Good morning. Tell me, how are you feeling today? Thinking about gossip? Caught yourself doing a little bit of it? Thought, that's considered gossip, but really it's not causing me too much trouble? Yeah, that's the deal. That's why we're working on it, because it's just trying to get those distinctions under control, trying to make sure that we're not causing trouble with this gossip that we're choosing to engage in. Today's gossip this one is a little bit more obnoxious. This is the type of gossip that we see, that we think of as most prevalent, but really it's not. We think this is the type of gossip that is going on all the time and it gets us so angry, but really this type of gossip is in the minority. And it's when we just don't like somebody. We just don't like them. And so we say bad things about them. The example I have today is of two people that work for me. And one's name is Stephanie and one's name is Sandra. And they're both team coaches. They both do an excellent job. But Sandra always does a little bit more. She's an overachiever. She just always pushes herself to do a little bit more of everything. If I ask her to write 10 examples of how we can use the magic eraser more effectively, she'll give me 12. Everybody else will give me 10, she'll give me 12. It's just how she's wired. She likes to do that little extra. Well, Stephanie just can't stand that. The way she was raised and the type of environment that she's used to being in, she thinks of that as, well, she calls it brown nosing. So she thinks that Sandra is always just trying to show everybody else up, make herself look better than everybody else, and truthfully, Steph just does not like her, doesn't like her at all. Consequently, what happens is she's trying to really get Sandra in trouble, and she will do it by gossiping sometimes. She knows she's doing it because she doesn't like her, but for whatever reason she just can't make herself stop. I mean, she does it much less than she used to do it, and I'm guessing it's like me with trying to break this habit of saying all right or okay. It's difficult. You guys have seen how I've been struggling. Well, she struggles the same way. My example is that the thing that happened that gave me this little bit of fodder for this tape today is that I had asked Sandra if she would please clean out what we call our dugout. It's where we keep all of our cleaning supplies. And Stephanie had said she needed some extra money. She'd love to be able to do the job as well. So I told her, great, that's fabulous. You do it, you guys work together, and that would be great help for me. They cleaned up the dugout over the weekend to earn a little extra money. And then on Monday, when I got into work, Steph told me how Sandra had taken all of the stuff that was supposed to be donated to our community service project, and she'd taken it all home. And she just didn't think that that was right. That stuff was donated by our clients for the community service event, and Sandra taking it home to her looked like stealing. And she just wanted to let me know that that's the kind of person we have working for us, is a potential thief. Okay, first off, having to recognize that this was gossip is difficult because Stephanie feels like she's telling me something to help the situation, something I need to know about our company, that we have a thief in our midst. So we had to have a conversation with Stephanie first. She wanted me to go after Sandra, of course, but again, the rules for gossip say, first I have to talk with Steph. I have to get her to realize that she's gossiping, which we finally did. That was a long conversation. We finally got to the point where she recognized that, yes, I'm gossiping. She understood that the reason she's gossiping is she really doesn't like Sandra. Sandra's a good person, she's a nice person, but she does grates on her because she's always Miss Goody Two-Shoes. Getting us past that little thing really made all the difference in the world. After that, we were able to figure out how she's going to handle that next time that Sandra's just grating on her and getting under her skin. And after that, we went and we talked with Sandra and said, hey Sandra, here's what happened. Steph told Sandra what she had told me, and Sandra was like, oh, I took all that stuff home. simply because I didn't have room to take it in the small car. So I thought I would put it all in my truck and take it all on a separate visit. I thought it was saving trouble so she wouldn't have to help. All worked out. Steph was like, oh, okay. Again, kind of graded on her, Miss Goody Two Shoes, doing the right thing, but in the end, nobody was really hurt by this gossip. One more example coming tomorrow, a different type of gossip. This one's a little bit easier. I hit the hard one today. Look for those people because there's not a lot you can do with that. When people get stuck in there, it's hard to get out. Just don't like that person. Don't really see it as gossiping. I kind of see it as giving them what they deserve. Watch for it. It'll cause you trouble. Talk to you tomorrow. Bye.